In the world of intelligence agencies, secrecy is everything. Most operations remain hidden for decades, sometimes forever. But there were moments when the truth slipped out. Moments when the public discovered that the Central Intelligence Agency, an organization created to defend democracy, had secretly broken the very laws it was supposed to protect. And the most shocking part, almost no one was ever punished. The CIA was born in 1947 during the tense early years of the Cold War. America feared a growing enemy, the Soviet Union. Leaders believed the next war would not just be fought with soldiers, but with spies, propaganda, and covert operations. So the government created a powerful intelligence agency with one mission: protect the United States from hidden threats. But almost immediately, the CIA began operating in ways the public never imagined. Unlike most government agencies, the CIA operated mostly in secret. Congress rarely saw the full details of its operations. The public knew almost nothing. This secrecy allowed the agency to carry out missions around the world, from espionage to covert coups, but sometimes that power crossed dangerous lines. One of the most controversial programs began in the 1950s. It was called MK Ultra. The goal was chilling: discover ways to control the human mind. CIA scientists wanted to know whether drugs, hypnosis, or psychological manipulation could force people to reveal secrets or even control their behavior. To test these ideas, researchers began experimenting with powerful drugs. One substance fascinated them more than any other: LSD. The hallucinogenic drug was still new and poorly understood. Scientists believed it might unlock the secrets of mind control. But instead of testing safely, the experiments sometimes involved people who had no idea they were part of the study. In some experiments, the CIA secretly gave LSD to ordinary citizens. Some were soldiers, some were hospital patients, others were people simply visiting bars or social clubs. They were never asked for permission, and they had no idea what had been done to them. For many subjects, the effects were terrifying: hallucinations, extreme anxiety, psychological trauma. One man, a scientist working with the government, mysteriously died after being secretly dosed with LSD. To this day, some researchers believe his death may have been connected to the experiment. For years, MK Ultra remained completely hidden. Even many government officials didn't know the program existed. Thousands of documents were stored in secret CIA archives. The public had no idea that human experiments had been conducted in the name of national security. But MK Ultra was not the only operation raising questions. During the Cold War, the CIA also became involved in secret activities inside the United States. Officially, the agency was not allowed to spy on American citizens. That was the job of domestic law enforcement. Yet evidence later suggested the CIA sometimes crossed that line. One program, known as Operation Chaos, began during the Vietnam War. The government feared that anti-war protests might be influenced by foreign enemies. The CIA was tasked with investigating possible connections, but in the process, thousands of American citizens were monitored. Agents gathered information on student groups, activists, and political organizations. Secret files were created on people whose only crime was protesting. By the early 1970s, the program had collected information on more than 7,000 Americans. And again, the public knew nothing. For decades, these activities remained hidden. Then, something unexpected happened. In the 1970s, journalists began uncovering evidence of secret intelligence programs. Investigative reporters started asking difficult questions. Slowly, pieces of the puzzle began to emerge. In 1975, the U.S. Senate launched a historic investigation. It became known as the Church Committee, named after Senator Frank Church. The committee examined intelligence agencies and their secret activities. What they discovered shocked the nation. Investigators learned about MK Ultra. They discovered Operation Chaos. They uncovered assassination plots against foreign leaders. The hearings revealed that intelligence agencies had sometimes acted far beyond legal limits. But one fact made the investigation even more disturbing. Many MK Ultra documents had already been destroyed. In 1973, a CIA director ordered thousands of files burned. The official explanation was that the program had ended. But critics believed the real reason was to hide the truth. Despite the shocking revelations, Very few people faced consequences. Some officials testified before Congress. Some programs were officially shut down, but criminal prosecutions were rare. Most of the people involved in the controversial programs simply moved on with their careers. The reason was complicated. Many operations had been authorized under secret national security powers. Others existed in legal gray areas where laws were unclear. And because many documents had been destroyed, proving wrongdoing was extremely difficult. In response to the investigations, the U.S. government introduced reforms. New oversight committees were created in Congress. Intelligence agencies were required to report more information about their activities. The goal was simple: prevent future abuses of power. Even today, the legacy of these events continues to spark debate. Some people argue that intelligence agencies must sometimes operate in secret to protect national security. Others believe secrecy makes it easier for power to be abused. The story raises a difficult question. How much power should secret agencies have? And who should watch the watchers? Democracy depends on accountability, but intelligence work depends on secrecy. Balancing those two ideas has always been one of the hardest challenges in modern government. The revelations of the 1970s changed how Americans viewed intelligence agencies. Trust was shaken. Transparency became a national conversation, and the phrase "government secrets" began to carry a darker meaning. History rarely offers simple answers. The CIA has played a crucial role in protecting the United States from real threats, but the past also shows how secrecy can hide mistakes, or worse. The story of MK Ultra and other programs is not just about the past. It is a reminder that power, especially secret power, must always be questioned. Because when laws are broken in darkness, truth becomes the only light strong enough to reveal them.